and I have 2 new fish to show you guys. Here it comes. Woo-hoo-hoo, there he is. Yep. Promise you guys, it will be your favorite fish on the channel. Thing is literally the cutest fish. What is going on, my fellow fish guys and girls? Fish Guy Jack here, back with another video. Let me tell you guys what, today's video is action-packed. I've got a live feeding for you guys. I'm gonna feed the big pond, and I have 2 new fish to show you guys that are going in 2 separate tanks, 1 freshwater and 1 saltwater. Now, this one fish, I don't know what it is, to be completely honest with you guys. It's a mystery fish to me right now. I have a little bit of an idea of what it could be, but I bought it at the store for 30 bucks, and they just said, you know what, I think it is this. And you know what, I'm gonna show you guys later, and I'm gonna need your guys' help to help me identify that fish. But first, let's feed the big pond. Gonna feed the koi first. Go ahead and grab a handful of this koi food right here. All right, we got a big handful. Here they all come on top. Look at them. There's Arnold waiting. Everybody's waiting to get a little bit of pellets. And guess what? The tarpon's gonna come up here too and blow them up. There's Arnold. Fan favorite. Let's go ahead and sprinkle all these around. This is some new koi food that we just got, and clearly you guys can see that the koi love it. Here comes Arnold. Come on, buddy. Come up. Come say hi, bud. Here he comes. Woo-hoo-hoo. There he is. Arnold, literally have had that fish for 4 years. Started small, about this big, in a 55-gallon aquarium, and now he's in a 4,000-gallon pond out back with a bunch of friends to hang out with. I mean, if that's not the luckiest flower horn in the world, I don't know what is. Here he comes up again. Doop. He's like a little bobber. I also got some shrimp for the meat eaters, like the peacock bass, the tarpon, the catfish. So here we go. Watch this tarpon right here. Peacock beat him to it. There's the tarpon. Oh my God. I'm trying to get one of the tarpon. There he is. Wow. Our platinum red tail. There you go, buddy. Eat some shrimp. Everybody loves to eat. As soon as a little bit of shrimp juice gets in the water, as you guys can see, they all start to congregate right here. Let's throw one more in there. All right, the rest we're gonna take inside with us. The big giant pond in the backyard is doing unbelievable. Everything eating well. No issues whatsoever. And you know what? Being a fish keeper, that's what you want to see. We're gonna save this leftover shrimp for my 29-gallon tank upstairs, because that's where this new baby fish is going. I promise you guys, it will be your favorite fish on the channel without a doubt. It's the cutest thing ever, and when I caught this thing, I fell in love immediately. This will be your favorite fish, mark my words. But now on to the live feeding. I have some little tiny guppies that I caught today, and I was just kind of there for fun. I was like, I feel like doing a live feeding in today's video, and we're gonna do it right here with these bad boys. You guys have seen me feed them live in the past, and it's a show every single time. Tiny the bass is getting massive. I mean, take a step back. This tank really looks awesome. The only problem that I have with it is, like I said before, is how dark the fish are. It's kind of hard to see them. If the sand was light, you'd see the fish a lot better. But let's go ahead and not wait any longer. Let's get these in the tank. I'm gonna try and net as many as I can at one time. Oh my God, we got just about all of them. That was pretty awesome. Here we go, you guys. Here we go. Yep. Shredded. Look at that, feeding frenzy. It's like piranhas, but not quite piranhas. You know, you can't have piranhas in Florida, but these guys are like the closest thing you're gonna get. They absolutely destroy everything. You put a live fish in there, it's gone. I don't think there's any left. There was about 50 of them. Oh, there's one in the back there. There's one way in the back. Oh, there's a couple back there. There's a couple of them. You guys are gonna see somebody smack those. Yep, there goes the Tomensis. Doom! And I think there's a couple more in the back as well, but oh, yeah, it just got eaten by the Tomensis again. This tank is definitely by far one of my favorites that I own. And the fish that I picked up from the store that I don't know what is, eventually will be going inside of this tank, but we gotta put some size on him first. To give you all a little hint, he looks a lot like that guy right there. All right, I got my bucket. We got the new fish inside here, and we've got some leftover shrimp because we gotta go feed that tank upstairs just so they're not aggressive towards them. We're up here now, and the main guy we wanna feed is this snowflake eel. Obviously, Goggles, he can't really do too much to a new fish because he's not the biggest, but I do have a new fish inside here. He's right up there. That's all I'm gonna show you guys because that's just a little sneak peek. I caught him yesterday while fishing. It was the biggest fluke thing ever, and it's the coolest fish I've literally ever caught for an aquarium. A video will be coming out on that really soon, but I also have bad news about the blue runner. He didn't make it, sadly. You know, he was doing really well, eating the live brine shrimp, and then one day I came in here and he was belly up. Don't know what happened, but water's still good. I made sure I tested it. Everything is fine. Sucks to see that one go, but I have a new fish. I can't even, I'll give you a hint on this one. I'll give you a hint on this one. Right there. That's 2 hints. 1 on each fish. Let's get to feeding this tank so you guys can see this new fish. All right, I'm gonna put a big chunk in here for this snowflake eel. That way he has something nice and hearty inside of his stomach. He's pretty much already out and about, but take a look at Goggles. See how he thinks I'm food now since I dumped all that brine shrimp in there. He's like, oh, that means food. He's already considered eating dead food. The snowflake eel is going through the rocks right now, and he's trying to get into the rock to find that piece of shrimp. Oh, he just got it. He just got it. He just got it. Yep, he just engulfed it. Look at him tearing it up. He already had smelled the scent because I put a little shrimp in there before I started filming just to get him to come out. He is wrestling that piece of shrimp. That's really good to see because we don't want this guy to be aggressive to our new fish. I'm gonna cut straight to the chase. I got 2 fish to show you guys. Here we go. Before I introduce you guys to the newest and cutest fish on my channel, I would like to encourage you all to go check out fishguy.shop. I'm wearing the newest Respect the Reef shirt that we just dropped today, actually, but by the time you guys are seeing this, it would have been 5 days ago. This is an unbelievable way to support the fish guys and let alone make a huge impact in our world. We're trying to grow something amazing and really spread the word about being a fish guy. With every single item sold, we remove a piece of trash from the ocean, so not only supporting the fish guys, but you're also helping make the ocean a cleaner place and a healthier environment for so many marine animals. It's something we've been working tirelessly on, and if you guys could just go check it out, I'd really appreciate it. Now, without further ado, here's the newest fish. That little guy right there is a miniature porcupine puffer, just like Spike. This guy is just a wee little baby. Look at that little cutie patootie right there. That thing is literally the cutest fish. We caught it in a net floating through seaweed. This thing is just the cutest thing ever. I mean, you guys love Spike. Spike is like the best fish on the channel. And this is just a little version of him. There's Papa Spike. And there's this little kid running around like crazy, like a mini Spike. As soon as I netted it, I knew I needed to put it in my 29 gallon. Now we need an awesome name. Brooke voted the name Squishy. And honestly, I love it. It's an S like Spike and he's cute. He looks like a squishy. I think that's a great name, but I knew you guys would love this fish. This thing is absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and get him acclimating. This guy is just, he's just adorable. I don't wanna keep him out of the water. Okay, let's get him acclimating and get him into the tank. All right, little guy, come here. It's time to go in your new home, buddy. Oh, Squishy, Squishy, in you go. Woo, Squishy's in. Squishy's in. Mr. Eel, if you touch that thing, I'm going to take you out of the tank and remove you from the premises. You better not even think about it, because that is my favorite fish, and I will protect him with my heart and soul. That thing is just the cutest thing ever. I am so in love with that fish right there. He looks so good in the tank. I'm gonna go ahead and let him just relax. I wanna shut the light off and just sit here and enjoy him, but, ugh. You guys, how fired up are you guys in the comments? I could only imagine. Spike, buddy, I'm gonna take good care of your child right here. We're back downstairs. I'm about to show you guys what this fish is that I can't identify. But before I do that, let me give you a little backstory. I bought this fish about 2.5 weeks ago, and after having it for 2.5 weeks, it's grown a little bit. Its patterns are starting to develop. Now let me emphasize that when I bought this fish, there was almost no pattern at all. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys him now. Right here is a baby freshwater catfish. Now, after doing lots and lots of research, my personal opinion is that this catfish right here is turning out to be a tigrinus catfish. Now, when I bought it from the store, they said, you know what, we think it's a hybrid between a tiger shovelnose and a paraiba. I'm not too sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but they thought that because of the long tail. I don't know if you guys can see it, he's got a very long tail, but so does that tigrinus catfish. Now this fish was priced nowhere near a tigrinus catfish, so I really took a risk and said, you know what, I've never seen a catfish like this. I'm gonna go ahead and buy it and we'll see what it turns out to be. But my only reason on thinking why it's a tigrinus is because of those zebra type stripes right there. Now I need your all's opinion as to what fish you guys think this is, whether it's a marble dacarum, whether it's a tiger shovelnose. Let me know down below. My vote is a tigrinus catfish, but let me know what you guys think. I mean, this guy is, it's a cool catfish. Whatever it turns out to be, I really like it. I think it's got cool patterns, and as he grows, I think he's really only gonna get cooler. I've got him in a 10-gallon tank right now, and eventually, he's gonna be going in there with the big boys. Obviously, I'm gonna have to put a divider until this guy grows up a little bit, but if this is a tigrinus catfish, I'm going to freak out because I've always wanted one, but they've just been so expensive. A tigrinus catfish is right around $300 at this size. And let me tell you what, I did not pay anywhere near that, and I never would have thought this thing would have turned out to be one of those. But this guy is seriously so dang cool. Ladies and gents, that's gonna do it for today's video. I have the shout outs of the day, and don't forget, let me know down below what you guys think that fish is. My vote's tigrinus, but I wanna hear your all's opinions, because guess what? I got a lot of fish guys and girls out there that are extremely knowledgeable that I know that can help me out. Now I have the shout outs of the day. Here we go. From the Fish Guys shop, shout out to order number 2121 Jordan Bell. From the YouTube, shout out to It's Just B. And from the Instagram, shout out to Jaked Up Fishing. I love you all so much. The support is unreal. I'll catch you all in that next video. Peace out.